What's up, guys? I got a gripe with these corporate thrift shops. I'm not going to say their names. You know who they are. But when people go through their homes and they find items that they're no longer in need of, or clothing that their family may have outgrown, they donate them to these thrift stores under the impression that they're going to be price cheap enough that the less fortunate in the community can go in there and get them at a decent price, get clothing at a decent price. So like a homeless gentleman can go in there and get a coat for $2 to get them through the winter. That's not happening anymore. That's not how it works. What these stores are doing now is they're paying people to evaluate each item that that is donated to them. Then they price them. Then they list them on eBay and other online marketplaces and sold to the highest bidder. And before you say, "Oh, don't you do that?" Well, I do buy some of that stuff from these stores. However, I also buy raw pallets of raw donations. I pick out the stuff that matches my store's aesthetic, and then I donate the rest of it to churches, library. You can go to libraries still. Some of them still have boxes you can put clothing in, and the homeless people can come and pick stuff out for free. And then I go around town and I give clothes to homeless people or tweakers. There's so many of those people in this neighborhood. Here's a quick story. I was riding my e-bike down Michigan Avenue about a week ago, and there was probably a 21, 22-year-old tweaker girl walking in Michigan Avenue. So I got her off the road. I told her to sit down on a bench. I went home, got her an outfit, got her a coat, got her a hat. It was raining. She had her hoodie tucked into her basketball shorts. She was just super dirty, and she was a mess. Unfortunately, I was riding down the road later that day, and she had been getting arrested. But hey, it's a thought that counts. Do these stores give away stuff that they don't use? So no, the stuff that they don't sell, they throw it away, and it ends up in a landfill, which hurts the environment. So A, they're not helping anybody, and they're hurting the environment. So stop giving. Okay, so if you give to these places, find different mom and pop thrift store. Step is a good one if you got one of those in your community. Give it to churches. If you got the time, list it yourself on eBay, get the money from that, and then give it to a better thing in your community. Help out in a different way. If you want, contact us. If you got a bunch of stuff, we'll buy it, give you cash for it, and then you can use that cash to help your community out or donate it to a better cause. You know what I mean? That's my rant. Peace.